This is a continuation of homework set 25. Question 9. Function, not a function. What do you think? Well, let's see. Let's apply the vertical line test. A curve will be a function if a vertical line intercepts it no more than once. So if I draw a vertical line, say out here, it doesn't intercept it at all. So it intercepts it 0 times. If I draw it here, it intercepts it once. So no matter where I draw it, it will intercept it no more than 1 time. So let's claim that this is a function. Question 10. Function, not a function. Apply the vertical line test. No matter where you draw a vertical line, it's going to intercept it no more than 1 time. Now, I don't think there's arrows here. If I draw a vertical line over here, it does not intercept it at all. But if I draw it here, it will intercept it 1 time only. So because it intercepts it no more than once, I'm going to say this is a function. Question 11. Function, not a function. Let's try the vertical line test. If I pass a vertical line here, that line intercepts the curve 1, 2, 3. That's more than 1. It intercepts it more than once. So let's say not a function. Question 12. What do you think? Function, not a function? Use that vertical line. If I pass a vertical line over here, it doesn't intercept it at all. But if I pass it here, actually, what if I passed it right here? It would intercept it once. But if I pass it here, it intercepts more than once. So it's not a function. Now, question 13, let's read it. It says this: determine the domain and range of the following function. Now, we agree it's a function, yes, because if I pass the vertical line through, it intercepts it no more than once. So it is a function. Now, what's the domain? Now, the domain, this is the collection of x values, the horizontals. Now, look where it goes. It goes from here all the way over to here, and if you pick any point in this region right here, it's going to intercept the curve. So I got a continuous function all the way from what? -7 to 1. All right, so here's how I'm going to write this. So down here, they're telling us how to write it. I want to go from -7 to 1. And the way I read this is this. I'm going to write this a little bit bigger. It looks like, here's how I'm reading this. I've got that parentheses. It says the set, the collection, the set of all numbers x such that, that's how you read that, such that, and then what? -7 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. So what it says is this. This is the set of all numbers x such that those x values are between -7 and 1. Now what about the range? These are the y values. The y values look to me like they're going from here up to here. They're going from what? 2 to 6. So I'm just going to write that in here. Y such that they're going from 2 to 6. Question 14, let's get the domain and the range of this function. And it is a function, right? It passes the vertical line test. And you can also tell this way. If you put yourself on any part of the curve and start moving to the right, if it always goes in one direction, right? As I move along this curve, I'm always moving to the right. I'm never doing this. I'm never coming back like this. I don't start here, move, and then come back, because then if I did that, it would intercept more than once. So it would not be a function. So just put yourself on the curve. As you move along the curve, if you're always moving to the right, it's going to be a function. Now, what are the domain values? So where do the x values go? It looks like they go continuously through from 1 to 5. So I'll put 1 to 5. So set of all numbers x such that 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5. And the range, these are the y values, the verticals. They're going from -1 up to 5. All right, so these are going to go from -1 up to 5. Question 15, let's get the domain and the range. And it is a function. This is called a constant function. But you can see as I start here and I go along the curve, I'm always moving to the right. So it's going to be a function. It passes the vertical line test. Now, the domain, these are the horizontal values that you can put in and get a result. starts at, what, -3, and they go continuously all through the way through 6. So this is going to be from -3 all the way through 6. And the range values, these are all the y values. Now the y values, it looks like this is a horizontal line. There's only one y value, and it's down here at -7. So the y values are going to be, well, this is awkward. This goes from, this is just an awkward way of doing it, but I guess there's no other way to write this. -7 less than or equal to y less than or equal to -7. Or how about just, here's the range, -7. And that closes out all the problems here in homework set 25.